An alliance of nations working for the welfare of humanity, bearing the emblem for unity. The Philippines as one of the founding members of the United Nations. In 1945, Dr. Carlos Peña Romulo represented the Philippines in the ratification of the United Nations Charter. This marked the beginning of a strong partnership with the United Nations committed to support national development efforts. The United Nations delivering as one, working on a broad range of issues, committed to promote social equity and human rights, strengthening national and local capacities and institutions, and providing humanitarian assistance. Drawing on the collective strengths and comparative advantages of its different agencies, and maximizing effectiveness through strategic convergences in geographic areas. Working towards common objectives, the Philippine Government and the United Nations have joined hands in achieving the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs, a set of 8 development goals aimed at ending extreme poverty and hunger in the world by 2015. The Philippine Development Plan for 2011 to 2016 outlines national priorities that explicitly target the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals using a human rights-based approach. The United Nations complements this with the United Nations Development Assistance Framework for 2012 to 2018, the UN's roadmap for supporting national priorities and allocating its resources to help achieve the development goals of the country. Under the leadership of the government and in close consultation with partners, the United Nations Development Assistance Framework focuses on 4 outcome areas: universal access to quality social services with focus on the MDGs, decent and productive employment for sustained greener growth, democratic governance, and resilience toward disasters and climate change. The United Nations in the Philippines remains steadfast in its commitment to support the Philippine Development Plan through collaborative partnerships with government, civil society, private sector, and development partners, pushing forth development that is sustainable, inclusive, and pro-poor to help attain the Philippines' commitments to the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals. The United Nations in the Philippines delivering as one.